What's up, everyone? This is your host, Ghost, coming to you live with another wonderful video. How is everyone doing today? Doing well myself. I went to bed really late last night, so I'm a little tired too. I've been tired a lot lately, honestly. Fucking sucks ass. Um, fuck, man. Fuck, man. So tired. I almost thought about canceling the show. I was like, yeah, I just want to keep sleeping. Man, fuck me. Oh man. All right. So we got a few things we're going to talk about today. Trump's new income tax plan. He's floated that out while meeting with the GOP leadership the other day. He wants to get rid of the U.S. income tax, and while it sounds great, it'll never happen. I don't believe at all. And when it comes to taxes, that the government will ever, willingly give up charging us bullshit taxes. And also, I'm pretty sure income taxes. I think it's. Hold on. Yeah, it's in the 16th Amendment. So to remove income tax, the income tax, you'd have to pass the 28th Amendment of removing the income tax, which is very hard to do. You gotta. Hold on. Let's see what's the procedure. Yeah, so you need 2/3 majority in the Congress to pass an amendment, and then it gets sent to the state legislators for their approval. And for the state legislators, it needs 3/4 of all state legislators to vote to approve the proposed amendment before it's considered ratified and added to the Constitution. So only 13 states can block a proposed amendment from being ratified. So it's a very high threshold. That's one method. Another method. Let's see, 2/3 of states or their legislators to call a national convention to amend the Constitution. This constitutional convention could then propose new amendments. Under the first method, these amendments would need an approval by 3/4 of the state. So they call a national convention to amend the Constitution. We can do it that way. Let's see. So when the 21st Amendment was passed, the 21st Amendment repealed the 18th. Is only amendment to pull this final method. 2/3 of both houses of Congress voted to send this amendment to states for ratification, but instead of insisting that 3/4 of the state's legislation approved the amendment, Congress specified that this article shall be inoperative unless it shall have been ratified as an amendment to Constitution by conventions in the several states within 7 years. Congress did so because proponents believed elected delegates to these conventions were more likely to reflect public opinion on prohibition. Within 10 months, Congress passed the 21st Amendment was approved. Okay. So those are the methods of passing an amendment. So it'd be a real pain in the ass. But I don't see the government being that getting through the government, and I couldn't see any American citizen being against getting rid of the income tax. I highly doubt it passes an amendment. Color me skeptical. And then Congress then has subpoenaed 15 Biden cabinet members. Let's see. Which this is related to the executive order aimed at promoting access to voting. So it looks like Congress is trying to prevent the 2024 election being stolen. So that's good, at least. There's a new Ukraine and U.S. security agreement that Biden and Zelensky signed yesterday. So we'll look at that agreement, see what is said. I'm sure that Ukraine got the better of the end of the deal. And then Vitaly, the kick streamer, has been sued for his predator catching videos. Check a look at that. And then there's renewed proposals to renewed calls to impeach Justice Thomas for whatever fucking reason, just because apparently he took some lavish trips. How dare he? And then Kim Kardashian's a terrible mom. I know, shocking. So that's the show today, and my energy is extremely low because I'm tired. Just want to go back to sleep, honestly, which I will do once I'm done with my show. Oh man, this coffee's good. Look, if you want, I don't get a campaign for this yet, but if you're looking for some good coffee, you definitely should try out Coffee Brand Coffee, or not Coffee Brand Coffee, 1775 coffee, because it is fucking delicious. It is really good. I am enjoying it immensely. It's really good coffee. Yeah, so check out 7075 coffee. I don't have a promo for it. It's just really fucking good coffee. Oh my god. All right. Little housekeeping. Follow me on X at officialwghost. That's the best way to find out when I go live and what I am up to. Yes. You could also watch me go live. Oh shit. Okay, we got a breaking news on the Supreme Court. And we'll check that out here real quick. Follow me on Rumble, rumble.com/withghost. Main channel. If you're gonna find me anywhere, it's definitely gonna be on Rumble. And then follow me on YouTube, which is at official with ghost, twitch.tv/official with ghost. Those are my YouTube and Twitch channels. Hold on. Oh my God, I just want the report. Let's see. And then, of course, my gaming channel for Rumble is Gaming with Ghosts. And then for YouTube is @official Gaming with Ghosts. I have yet to be playing a lot. I apologize, but I'm so fucking tired to do it. And I'm enjoying spending some time with my wife after the kids go to bed. So it's a little difficult to find the energy to go and play some games later in the day. Oh my God, it's such a pain in the ass. That's what I get. Sorry, there's a new report going on. And it's fucking ridiculous. Just want a simple news article. Apparently, you can't have that. Oh, there you go. Finally. Fucking hell. Okay. We'll see what comes of this. All right. So this is some breaking news. It just happened right now. Looks like the Supreme Court has handed down their decision. Oh, well, it's decision day. So we might hear some other decisions going today. Oh, that'll be interesting. So let's check this out.
Just got a new decision, and it has to deal with gun rights. Yamish, fill us in.
That's right. So in 2018, Donald Trump, former President Donald Trump at the time, told the ATF that they could regulate bump stocks, which is this mechanism that allows guns to fire like machine guns, that they could regulate that.
It's not really accurate. It's more like a technique to fire guns rapidly.
And in some ways outlaw that. The Supreme Court is now saying that needs to be done away with, that bump stocks cannot be regulated as machine guns. This is a 6-3 decision. It's along party lines, which means that this really is taking away a gun regulation that was endorsed and passed under Donald Trump's presidency. So,
yeah, it was a bad endorsement.
This is big news here in terms of we were watching a number of gun decisions, but in this case, it's Garland v. Cargill. It's saying that bump stocks, which again is this mechanism that allows guns to fire more rounds than usual, that cannot be regulated as a machine gun. So that's taking away that regulation.
And do we know the spread on this, Yamish? Forgive if you said it right off the top. And what is the reasoning?
So right now, it's a 6-3 decision along party lines. That, of course, is the conservative majority. So 6 conservative justices are saying that bump stocks cannot be regulated as machine guns, and 3 of the liberal justices are disagreeing with them here.
Shocking.
The language that's being used is saying that the ATF exceeded its authority when regulating bump stocks, that bump stocks cannot be regulated in the way that it would have been regulated under this 2018 rule that was passed by the ATF under Donald Trump's presidency.
Yeah, it was a bad decision by Trump. But that's good. Apparently, it's a decision day. There's going to be a variety of days in the final week of. So we may hear very soon on about Trump's immunity. Might even hear about it today. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, in the coming days, if you don't hear it today, you will hear it in the coming days. I'll cover it whenever it pops up, probably the day after. But yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. This will be very interesting. But yeah, that was a bad ban by Trump. Trump fucked up there. And of course everyone fucking gets it wrong. Oh, God damn it. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Hold on. Sorry about that. My dog pooed inside the house, so I had to go clean it up because apparently my wife is incapable of doing it herself. So. All right. Just looking. All right. Yeah. All right. So let's get back to it. Fucking dog. All right. So let's go into the various things that have been talked about today. All right. There we go. All right. So Trump wants to remove the tax income plan. All right. He wants to remove it. I think good. Bully on him. It's not going to happen. Like I said, we already went through what would require. It would require it would require, an amendment to pass. Not gonna fucking happen. But this is how Trump would want to replace income tax. So he wants to replace it with tariffs on imports. Tariffs are taxes applied on imports from other countries. So basically, other countries would be we would charge them more for importing inside our country. The key points are Donald Trump discussed the idea of imposing an all-tariff policy that would ultimately enable the U.S. to get rid of the income tax. He also talked about using tariffs to leverage negotiating power over bad actors, according to another source in the room. Trump championed tariffs during his first term in the White House. If I remember correctly, they worked fairly well. Even when people said, no, this will devastate the economy. It'll be so terrible. Yeah, so. So, Donald Trump on Thursday brought up the idea of imposing an all-tariff policy that would ultimately enable the U.S. to get rid of the income tax. In a private meeting, sources in a private meeting with the Republican presidential candidate, Trump in a meeting, which, and let's be honest, the reason I don't think it would happen is because, it's very hard to, I don't see government giving up their power willingly. And even if it, income tax is a power that they they wield over us. So, like I said, that's why I don't think it's going to happen. Even though I can't think a single reason why anyone would be opposed to removing the income tax. Legit reason. And honestly, we should just remove income tax and just institute a consumer tax. So you get a little more extra tax for anything you buy. I'm sure. I think we could easily fund the economy through that, especially with how much fucking people buy shit. It's just. I mean, we'd be easy. Okay. So, anyways, Trump in the meeting with GOP leaders at the Capitol Hill Club in Washington, D.C., also talked about using tariffs to leverage negotiation power over bad actors. The remarks show Trump, who championed tariffs as a foreign policy multi-tool during his first term in office, is considering a drastically more protectionist trade agenda if he defeats Biden in November. Spokespeople for the Trump campaign did not immediately respond to CNBC's request for comment. Trump, in true social post later, Thursday morning, said lots to discuss, all positive, in a meeting without providing any details. Trump's remarks about replacing income taxes with tariffs quickly drew criticism. Broadly substituting tariffs for income tax is a sure way to hit hard, low, and middle income Americans and reward top. How? Like, I love these people who just like say, "Oh, this, it would do this," but you don't really explain how. Okay, how would it hurt? Because income taxes. I mean, that's the tax you get when you before you get your fucking paycheck. So, like, how would that hurt low and middle income Americans? Well, things will be more expensive. Yeah, well, they don't have to buy anything. Like, it's not going to afford it. Like, a lot of the stuff we import is luxury items. It wouldn't. So like, a lot of I assume, I could be wrong, but a lot of stuff we import would be far more luxury items. But the necessities of what you really need, housing, food, water, shit of that nature. Okay. The necessities wouldn't really be that affected. I don't think. I don't think we import most of our food. We grow it here and then ship it around the country. But yeah, I think most of the imports would be luxury items. So if you don't really need, cell phones might be a little more expensive. Okay. But, I'm sure businesses will adapt. And, when you get a cell phone, you can always just go on a contract plan with like thousands of other people. So I don't see how. So, New York University School of Law professor David Kamen, you're going to have to explain how a tariff for substituting tariffs for income tax is sure way to hit hard, low, and middle income Americans and reward top. You'll have to explain that. And I could be absolutely wrong. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not an economist. I don't understand that shit. I just what I understand tariffs to be. It's very simple. Just charging. The tax we charge is for what the fuck. Oh my fucking god! My internet is ridiculous. Yeah, so our taxes apply to imports from other countries. So I don't see that. Actually, it could even be good because if we start not getting a lot of imports because of our tariffs, then we could start doing more domestic industries, bring everything back into America, and do that. Like, so we start, creating more jobs here and less spending money on products outside. That would be good. That could be good. For all I, for my understanding, again, I could be 100% wrong. I don't think I am. Anyways, moving on. Washington Post op-ed columnist Catherine Rampell noted that since tens of millions of Americans who pay no federal income tax would presumably fall under Trump's tariff plan, that sounds like a huge tax increase on the lower/middle income classes. How? Okay, so tens of millions don't pay any federal income tax. Trump's plan is to charge more for imports. Why would that be a tax increase on the lower and middle income classes? I really like. I'm asking a genuine fucking question here, because they just claim this shit and they don't really back up why they claim it. Again, tariffs are taxes applied on imports from other countries. So I don't see how if we removed an income tax that would affect lower and middle income classes, because they would get more money from their paychecks, which is what the lower middle classes really need, is more money from their paychecks. And also presumably businesses would also wouldn't have to pay their income taxes, if I remember right, and they'd be able to pay their employees more. It's a possibility as well. So I'm these people just claim this shit and they don't really back up why. Trump's swing through Capitol Hill to meet with Republican lawmakers and business leaders mark his first return to the area since January 6th of 2021, when the then president urged his supporters to march to U.S. Capitol to protest his 2020 loss to Biden. Well, that's incorrect. Trump was later impeached in the House for inciting the violent mob that stormed the Capitol and temporarily halted the peaceful transfer of presidential powers. Yeah, but he never was convicted of that impeachment, so who the fuck cares? And again, that's incorrect. He didn't encourage anyone to march on the U.S. Capitol. They were doing that as he was doing his concession speech. I mean, I know it's shocking that who the fuck wrote this? CNBC would get something wrong. I know, very shocking, but it's what it is. What can you do? All right, so that's the end of that. So that's Trump's plan. It'll never come to pass. Never come to pass. Now, while what you'll expect if Trump is elected, hopefully, and then he tries to implement this plan, get the Congress together. All you're going to see is a bunch of Congress people saying, well, this will end up increasing taxes on the lower and middle income and middle class, like we just saw. And they won't really explain. I don't really explain how that works. Because they rely on you to, not think and not ask questions. That's what they rely on. So, not a big deal. Whatever. Be nice. Get rid of income taxes. Like more money in my paycheck. That'd be great. Who wouldn't want more money in their paycheck? Seriously. All right, moving on. All right, so the House admin Republicans subpoenaed Biden officials over voting access push. There you go. Let's see. So House Administration Chair Brian Stile sent subpoenas to 15 Biden cabinet officials on Thursday requesting documents related to an executive order aimed at promoting access to voting. Now, let me explain something. This isn't going to go anywhere. Nothing's going to happen. They send these subpoenas, no matter what happens, no matter what is said, no matter what they do, nothing is actually going to happen. All right. In the latest move by Stile and House administration Republicans, who have spent the bulk of their Congress highlighting perceived threats to election security and advanced a series of controversial proposals that would encourage states to adopt policies like mandatory voter identification. Not going to happen either. Although, again, can't think of a single reason why we shouldn't have voter ID. And every argument I hear against voter ID ends up being fairly fucking racist, honestly, and it's kind of funny to me. All right. So Stile gave the department heads until June 26th to comply. And the executive order issued by Biden in March 2021 sought to remove barriers to the ballots for historically marginalized groups, in part by expanding voter registration efforts, and it instructed executive departments and agencies. And also, style, this happened in 2021. It's been 3 years since this was implemented. Now you're just doing something while, when um, the election is coming up. What can you get done in how many months away? Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 5. So how much are you going to get done in 5 months? Really? Like, come on. Again, this is such a political bullshit job. Like, attempt to God, what's the word I'm fucking looking for? It's such a political points move. Like, he's not really trying to get anything done. He just wants to get the political points. Because he waited 3 years to start any of this, with 5 months left till the election. Like, come on. It's it's just a nothing burger. All right. To partner with local officials to protect and promote the exercise of the right to vote, eliminate discrimination and other barriers to voting, expand to access to voter registration and accurate election information. Some of Biden's GOP critics have sought to challenge the executive order in court, and the House Oversight and Accountability Committee is pursuing its own probe. For his part, Sal called it nothing more than a voter mobilization effort intended to tilt the scales in favor of the presumed Democratic presidential nominee. He also suggested it could violate federal law that prohibits agencies from spending money without congressional approval. Congressional delegation of authority to the Department of Transportation does not include using funds and resources to provide Americans with voter registration materials, Style wrote in his letter to the Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg. For example, Biden's executive order, also directed agencies to submit a strategic plan on the ways in which they can promote voter registration participation. Style asked Buttigieg, and other secretaries for those plans and other documents related to executive orders as part of his committee's investigation. Allowing federal employees from the Biden administration to flood election administration sites threatens election integrity and reduce Americans' confidence, Style said in a statement. Without continuing working to, I will continue working to provide transparency and accountability. I need more coffee. Fuck. On the administration's latest scheme, as Congress did not appropriate taxpayer funds for partisan activities. The normal, tranquil House Administration Committee has been a fount of partisan angst this Congress over its Republican members, attempting to rewrite the narrative of January 6th attack on the Capitol and efforts to amend election law. A ranking member, Joseph D. Morell, has often slammed his Republican colleagues for doing the bidding of Trump, who was in Washington on Thursday to meet with House and Senate Republicans. According to Morell, the committee's majority members have stoked election denialism and perpetuated misinformation around the prevalence of voter fraud, which, even according to analysis from conversion organization like the Heritage Foundation, is exceedingly rare. This is not surprising, as the former president is appearing with congressional or Republican colleagues on the Hill today, and manufacturing concerns only after the former president secured the nomination, Morell said in a statement. Instead of appeasing election deniers premised on conspiracy theories, we should be encouraging access to the ballot for all eligible Americans. We should be implementing voter ID. That would go a long way to help gain some confidence back in our election. All right, so you're required to show this actual an actual voter ID and all that to actually vote. Man, that would increase the confidence of most people in the voting. So like how about that? How about you institute a voter ID law? And that would cause a lot of election deniers just showed up right there. All right, you're required to have a voter ID to vote. You don't have a voter ID, you don't have you can't vote. Man, that would be uh that would just go such a long way. Oh shit. All right. Hold on. I got more breaking news. This goes to yesterday. Okay. All right, hold on, actually. All right, so this is breaking news. Well, not really. This was 20 hours ago. But Fannie Willis says, Fannie Willis witness says her office told him he could lie in court. Prosecutors from Fulton DA Fannie Willis's office told a state witness that he could lie on the stand, according to a sworn affidavit submitted in the Young Slime Life trial. In a new filing submitted Wednesday, defense attorney Doug Weinstein claimed that during Monday's private meeting, Assistant DA Simon Hylant claimed that told witness Kenneth Copeland that she would not prosecute him if he were to lie on the stand. Newsweek reached out to Willis's office via an email for comment. For those who don't remember, yesterday I covered the lawyer who got hit with a contempt charge because he deigned to ask, "Hey, yo, what is up with this? What you doing?" They ended up he ended up being held in court or in contempt because he found out that the judge and prosecutors went in private and spoke to a witness without alerting him, which is required. So the lawyer Brian Steele was held in contempt and then he was sent to prison. Well, he wasn't really. Yeah, he was arrested in the middle of court, and then the appeals court or Supreme Court, Georgia's appeals or Supreme Court, I can't remember, blocked the attempt to put him in jail. That was blocked, so he wasn't put into jail. And so we will not be going to jail pending the hearing on this matter. And now it looks like, apparently, according to a sworn affidavit, that the ADA told Kenneth Copeland he could lie. The meeting between Judge Ural Glanville, Colton founding prosecutors Copeland and Copeland's attorney has become the catalyst of a tense situation in the case. Lawyers representing the 6 co-defendants standing trial in YSL case has accused the judge and prosecutors of Willis' office of witness tampering and coercion during the meeting, and that defense counsel was not made aware of. And again, he was Brian Steele, who is representing Young Thug, again, he was held in contempt, sentenced him to 20 days behind bars on Monday. That, of course, was blocked by the Supreme Court, Georgia Supreme Court, a higher court in Georgia. I can't remember which one it was. And then they also motioned to recuse Glanville. Weinstein, who was representing rapper Yak Gotti, whose real name is Demont Kendrick, claimed that Copeland told the judge and prosecutors during the meeting that he could simply lie on stand if he was called to testify. After Halton stated that she would not prosecute Copeland if he were to lie on the stand, Copeland allegedly confessed to killing Donovan Thomas Jr., 26, outside an Atlanta barbershop in 2015, according to the affidavit. Prosecutors said Thomas, as a member of the rival gang, and that his death escalated the violence involved in the Atlanta-based YSL gang, which prosecutors claimed Williams helped found. The indictment accused Williams of renting the silver Infinity that was used to commission Thomas's killing and charged 5 of YSL associates with committing the crime. According to Weinstein's affidavit, Hyton told Copeland, told Copeland she would prosecute him for perjury if he testified that I'm assuming this meant wouldn't prosecute him for perjury if it testified that he killed Thomas. The affidavit shocked the legal community. Georgia State University law professor Anthony Michael Kearns said the new information strikes me as bad. Criminal defense attorney Shannon Lockett responded to the filing, "I'm sorry, the legal terminology escapes me. Holy shit." Okay, these are just comments. Prosecutors began questioning Copeland about Thomas on Thursday morning. The witness admitted he lied to investigators in 2015, and he told the police different stories every time he was asked about Thomas's death. So there we go. That's just crazy, right? Like, isn't that just fucking crazy? So now we got a sworn affidavit that says, hey, he admitted to the state attorney's office said, hey, go ahead and lie. It's all good. It's all good. Go ahead and lie. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. Yeah, how Fannie Willis isn't getting like removed at this point is kind of fucking crazy. I know what people are gonna say. Well, that wasn't Fannie Willis. It was her. It was an assistant DA. Yeah, but Fannie Willis is in charge, and we already got her fucking we got her doing some bullshit anyways. So. All right. Let's see. Well, that's just wild. That's just wild here. All right. All right, so this is a new securities agreement. Biden and Zelensky lay out new U.S. support for Ukraine. So let's see what we're giving them and what they will give us back. All right, U.S. So Biden and Zelensky smoked Thursday after signing a bilateral securities agreement on the sidelines of the GS summit in Italy. We're going to stand with Ukraine, Biden said, vowing lasting support for the country's defense now and in the future. The days lay out a path of U.S. long-term security relations with Kiev, but could also be undone by future administrations. Support for Ukraine has been a key topic of the meeting so far. After lengthy and complicated negotiations, G7 leaders have agreed to loan Ukraine money backed by profits from frozen Russian investments, according to U.S. official. The summit comes after congressional fight over additional U.S. funding for Ukraine. Something Biden personally apologized for. So we're just gonna check out the brief one. So this is a bilateral agreement. This is what is included in the deal. The agreement commits to the U.S. for 10 years to continued training of Ukraine's armed forces, more cooperation, production of weapons and military equipment, the continued provision of military assistance, and greater intelligence sharing. Again, okay, cool. What do we get in return? Let's see. Biden reiterated the U.S. support of Ukraine and said his country will ensure Ukraine can defend itself now and deter potential attacks in the future. He said U.S. air defense system support will continue to focus on Ukraine. And other countries expecting the same support will have to wait. So basically, leaving Taiwan opened up to the invasion of China. Zelensky marked what he called true historic day after signing the agreement, said it would benefit all countries because Russia is a global threat. Is it really, though? The Ukraine president said the pact will serve a bridge to Kiev's attempt to join NATO. Though the agreement is not binding to future presidents, Zelensky said he thinks future U.S. leaders will continue to support Ukraine. He also said he receives assurance from Chinese leadership they will not supply weapons to Russia. Russia's sanctions. Biden also announced new sanctions on Russia. The measure takes aim at foreign financial institutes supporting Russia's war, restrict Russia's access to certain U.S. software and information technology services, and target over 300 individuals and entities whose products and services enable Russia to sustain its war effort. U.S. Department of Treasury said the G7 leaders, meanwhile, reached an agreement to loan money to Ukraine, backed by profits from frozen Russian investments, an official said. So this agreement's not binding. So Trump could come in and just like, nah. Good. Doesn't really say. What we get in return for this. It's like, again, what do we get in return for this support? I mean, honest question. Like what do we gain? Why are we signing this agreement with them? And what do we gain? I just would like to answer that. What do we get in return for this wonderful support? Like, what do we get in return? What's our benefit? Is this a loan? Are we going to get paid back for all the money we're spending? No. Like, but that's all I just want to know is what do we get out of the deal? So. All right. So, sorry, got it straight. But yeah, that's all I want to know. So what do we got to gain from it? I probably can't tell me that because he just did a deal that offers no actual, nothing that would actually be beneficial to the United States. All right. So Vitaly has been making the rounds doing these YouTube Catch a Predator or To Catch a Predator streams. So let's check it out. Let's see what's going on. But yeah, sorry. He's being sued by a man in Catch Predator videos for physical and mental abuse. Doesn't surprise me. I'm surprised it took so long for someone to actually go and sue him. He was entrapped by the creator and subjected to abuse. The allegations are being made. So in May 2024, Vitaly, not even going to try to pronounce that last name, Vitaly Z, teamed up with rapper Ty Dollar Sign and Aiden Ross. Sorry. Okay. I have no idea who the fuck that is. Anyways, Ty Dollar Sign and Aiden Ross and others with the aim of catching sexual predators in content similar to Chris Hansen's famous To Catch a Predator series. While the streams have proven to be quite successful viewership-wise, the content has now landed him in hot water. A new lawsuit filed in California by the name of Daniel Pareto Jr. alleges that Vitaly wrongfully accused him of being a predator. The 17-count lawsuit, shared on X by attorney Jason Morin. Let me look that up then. Okay. Alleges Vitaly and his crew physically and mentally abused Pareto in what he claims was a vicious attack. Vitaly and his team are accused of chatting certified lover boy and certified pedophile at the man. Chanting certified lover boy and certified pedophile at the man who they claim was trying to meet a 15-year-old boy. The plaintiff, however, argues that he was engaging in consensual adult communication on the website before being entrapped by the kick streamer. Additionally, Pretro Jr. says Vitaly edited a TikTok of the encounter in order to maximize public outrage and destroy his reputation. So far, Vitaly has not responded to the lawsuit, but for now, his Catch a Predator series is on hold, having completed the first season. On May 23rd, Vitaly revealed how successful his show was, stating the first season netted him over 1 billion impressions. It's pretty good. We successfully finished season 1 of Predator's Takedown. 11 days, 33 predators have been caught, exposed, some of them arrested. The rest will be prosecuted, he said, before thanking Kick for giving him a platform. This is just beginning for us. But for now, the question is, who's ready for season 2? All right. So, I'll look this guy up. So, photo of this guy. I just wanted to see what he looks like, honestly. But yeah, so there we go. There's a lawsuit. We'll check out, see if anything really happens of it. I don't think anything's going to come of it, but who knows? How dare you, Vitaly? You got the pedos. Yeah, it's been doing very successful in the pedos. So, okay. Just looking and seeing if there's any news on. All right. Moving on. So, calls to impeach Justice Thomas. Now, let me be clear. Well, I don't think Thomas should be impeached. This is the power that the Congress has, the legislative branch has over the judicial. They have to impeach Justice Thomas. Here's the problem. They're not going to be able to do it. They don't have a majority. They don't have a majority. So, I mean, it's, they can call for it, but it's not going to fucking happen. So it's kind of pointless. It's, again, one of those more political points job where, they're just trying to score political points with their base. They're not really going to do anything. Okay. They just want to get the kudos for, trying, quote unquote, doing something, but without actually doing anything. All right. So, progressive representatives on Thursday called for impeachment of Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas shortly after a ProPublica report detailed how he took lavish trips funded by a Republican billionaire donor that he did not disclose. This degree of corruption is shocking, almost cartoonish. AOC said Thomas must be impeached. Now, here's the thing. Gonna have to prove that he that this was a bribe. You're gonna have to prove that this was a bribe. Okay, that he took these trips and that it had an effect of how he ruled. Because, like, if I give you $50 to vote how you normally would vote, is that really a bribe? Like, it's like if I give you $50 and say, I want you to vote however you normally vote. Okay, I don't care how I just want you to vote however you normally vote. And that's just assuming that these lavish trips are bribes, quote unquote. It's a genuine question. Like, how if I give you $50 to vote how you normally vote, because you're gonna have to prove that these so-called lavish trips, and I think he's actually friends with this apparent donor. I don't know if it's anything. This is someone entirely different. But you're gonna have to prove that these trips affected how he would normally vote. Because if I took a trip or had someone spend money on me, and whatever I was gonna do, I still did regardless of the money spent on me during a nice trip, then I mean, is that really at all a bribe? Like in all honesty, if I give you $50 to vote however you normally vote, I don't try and influence your vote. I just give you $50 to vote how you normally vote. And you say, here's $50, vote how you normally vote. Is that really a bribe? So you're gonna have to prove that these lavish trips that he took, funded by the Republican billionaire donor, had any effect on his overall judgments or opinions. You're gonna have to prove that. Because you can't just say, well, he took trips and therefore he didn't tell us about them, so therefore it's a bribe. No, you're gonna have to prove that it actually changed the decision in a certain case. Let's see. Her ally Rashida Tlaib reiterated the call for impeachment, adding that the Supreme Court needs a binding code of ethics. Ilhan Omar said, "I've said it before, I'll say it again. Clarence Thomas needs to be impeached." Again, all the legislative branch has over when it comes to a power over the judicial is impeachment. That's all they really got. Okay, they can't do anything else other than impeach them. Okay, they can't force them to adopt a code of ethics. They can't do anything. They have no power. You have no power here. As Sauron would say through Theoden. Hold on, sorry. I got something else I want to bring up when it comes to Trump, because this is just ridiculous. So let's see. The Supreme Court recent increase in scrutiny recently increased the level of disclosures required for justices, and even the rules may not have applied to all the travel that ProPublica piece highlighted. Thomas did not provide a response to ProPublica. Why should he? Nor has the court responded to a request for comment from NBC News. Why should it? It's not the first time progressive lawmakers have called for Thomas to be impeached or resign. This doesn't make any sense that we're not calling for his impeachment proceedings. With that, Omar said in an MSNBC interview in 2022, after news broke that Justice's wife, Regina Gina Thomas, allegedly tried to convince Arizona lawmakers to overturn the 2020 election. Again, because that has nothing to do with them. Yes, they are married, but they are allowed to live separate lives. So you can't just say, oh, well, she did this, therefore he needs to impeach. You got to have a proof and some evidence that what she did caused him to change a decision that he wouldn't normally make. Other Democratic lawmakers widely condemn Thomas's allegations, alleged actions outlined in ProPublica articles, without going so far as calling for his impeachment. So these people are just calling for a code of ethics. Okay, whatever. All right, that's something else I want to show. This is unrelated to topics, but it's random. So I see this here, and it's in a terrible, awkward moment. Donald Trump attempts to kiss a young woman who, for good reason, rejects him. Retweet so everyone can see this predator get denied. So let's watch this video real quick. Okay, so he shakes her hand. He goes in for the supposed kiss, and then he's the one who rejected her. What he's talking about? It was obvious. Come on. Okay, hold on. Let's slow it down. 0.5. All right, so he shakes her hand, goes in, and he's like, "Oh, you little kiss on the cheek," and then boom, rejection. He actually didn't attempt to kiss her. He attempted to do like that kiss cheek thing and stuff, whatever. And then he's the one who ended up rejecting her. What are you talking about? So let's slow that down again. All right, let's slow it down again. Okay. All right. Shaking her hand. Gets the whole arm thing. She's about to step, she puts her arm over there. As she's stepping away, he goes for it. Okay, he's like, oh, like, okay. So as she's stepping away, so it's not really an awkward moment. And then she goes back and then goes for it. She's going for it. Like, she's like, oh, okay, here. Like, what? And he denies her. Again, let's try that again. Okay? All right. He steps away at the same time. Like, again, at the same time he's going in for it. So as she's stepping away, at the same time he's going for it. And then, boom. And she goes for it, and he rejects him. And you can see a smile. So they're having some sort of like fun little back and forth exchange. What this guy is claiming that the chick rejects him. He rejected her. What are you talking about? So again, one more time. Let's just go. All right. So one more time. So boom, boom. And then at the same time, so they're moving at the same time. All right. It's not she moves away and then he brings her back for it. They're moving at the same time. He's leaning to the side while she's stepping away. All right. He's like, come on, give me a little kiss. And then she goes for it, and he's like, nope. Psych. And then I just want to point this back out. Okay, hold on. So she's going for it. And you can see a smile. You can see a smile just right when he rejects her. Like, see? You can see that little smile. Okay? You can see the beginning of a smile. So it's just ridiculous. Hold on, I gotta comment on this. So I commented, what are you talking about? She goes for the kiss on the cheek, and as she's about to do it, he ends up rejecting her, which is clearly what we saw, right? Am I insane? Hold on, I'm just gonna watch it one more time. All right. Go for a kiss on the cheek. And he's like, nope, psych. It's like people don't really like watch. They just see something and they're like, oh, let me bitch and moan. It's funny as fuck. It's like, let me get a kiss on the cheek. Oh, psych. Denied. I'm sure I'm gonna get into an argument later. Like, no, he pulled her into it. Not really. I don't see a pull. It's more like they move at the same time. She notices, and then she goes back, and that's what it looks like to me. All right, let's move on. Let's see. Let's talk about Kim Kardashian. The Barbie chick, full of plastic. Kim Kardashian said her kids interfered with her dream plans for her 43rd birthday. Oh, poor baby. Oh, the poor baby. You interfered with her 43 birthday plans. You're making plans on your birthday, really? I'm 30. I'm not 30. Sorry, I'm 28. Right? Yeah, 28, 29, whatever. I'm of that age. And I don't plan shit on my birthday. You're 43, lady. Why are you planning to like what? Why are you having dream plans for 43 birthday? You know what? You know, be really like it should have been your dream plan. Would have been just like, hey, kids, go off with your aunts and hang out with them, and I'm just gonna relax. that should be a dream plan for a 43-year-old. In season 5, episode 4 of the Kardashians, that show is going on. Okay. She said she spent her October birthday with her children doing. Oh, this is an old show. This is old. I thought it was new. Oh, updated. Okay, so that's why it popped up. It was updated. So it started. This was in August 29 of 23, and now it was updated on June 13th of 2024. I thought it was been going on a lot longer than 5 seasons. Okay. She said she spent her October birthday with her. Did it like I don't know. Oh, the Kardashian. Okay, yeah, because it used to be Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Now it's probably a new thing of the Kardashians. Okay, all right, cool. She said she spent her October birthday with her children doing activities that weren't exactly relaxing for her. I thought on my birthday, I would have a day to myself. Okay. She told her mom, Kris Jenner. I was stuck doing everything that everyone else wanted to do. I was stuck watching YouTube unboxing videos on my birthday. I had a FIFA tournament. Color Me Mine. You should see the ugly thing I made. Like, this is not what I wanted to do on my birthday. I need to sit my kids down and be like, this isn't Mother's Day. This is my day. Do you think a mom wants to go to a Color Me Mine one more time on her birthday? Whose birthday is it? No, I was tortured. Just make me breakfast. That's a great birthday. You know, maybe if you weren't a single mom, you could actually have, a man that, hey, it's mom's birthday. We're going to do something for mom. What the fuck is this? Kim Kardashian adds that having 4 kids feels like a madhouse. Seems like it'd be, helpful if you had a man around. Feels like a madhouse, and it makes her want to become a stricter parent than her sister Khloe Kardashian. Like her sister Khloe Kardashian. What would your perfect birthday have been? Producer asked her on the show. Kim Kardashian replied, to lock my door, not get out of my bed, eat cookies and cream ice cream all day. That's what would have been my dream. But no one cares about my dreams. Not 4 kids, at least. Shocking. 4 kids want to spend time. I mean, how dare those kids want to spend time with you on your birthday? How dare them? How dare them? Like, what is this crap? Like, my kids don't care about my dreams. Dumb bitch. Kim Kardashian has previously opened up about wanting her kids to have a normal life as much as possible, despite her parents' fame. Says she'll not do anything to keep their life as normal as possible. Controversy came shortly after she and Ye divorced after 8 years of marriage. They settled divorce in November 2022, agreeing to equal access to their 4 children. You know what you could have done then? Is, hey, it's my birthday. Kids, why don't you go over to your fathers? Why don't you talk with Ye? And look, it's my birthday. I really don't want to do anything. Can you take the kids for the day? They can spend the night at your house and you can hang out with them today. Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you do that? Or, talk to your mom and your sisters like, hey, look, it's my birthday. I really don't want to do anything. Can you just take the kids and let them hang out while I relax on my birthday? Could have done that. So let's see. Also, she has some dumbass names for her kids. That's all it was. Okay. Well, it's an old article, so unfortunately, I thought it was going to be a little more. I thought it was more recent and be more interesting, but no, it's just some old broad who's sad. She doesn't have a man. All that money, she don't have a man. All that money, she can't control her kids and has to do a FIFA tournament on her birthday. Oh my God, what a whiner! Just wanted to eat cookies, lay in bed, and have ice cream. And then why don't you send your kid? When I want to go and do, when I want to spend some time alone with my wife, and like for Father's Day this weekend, we're gonna drop our kids off at my parents' house, and they're gonna watch her for a couple days. Well, my mom's house. They're gonna watch her for a couple hours, and then we're gonna hang out and relax. Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you go to Kris and mommy? I'm super spoiled and I'm super rich, but could you like just take care of the kids on my birthday? I just want to lay down and have a great day. Like what a whiny bitch. All right. So we got two more things. I've added some more things because they popped up and they're kind of funny. So we got after this, got one more thing. Fannie Willis is apparently tired of everyone calling her Fanny.
While they over there running their mouth.
And hold on. All right. So she grew up in Washington, D.C. For the most part. So why is she acting like she's from the ghetto? Was she born in the ghetto of Washington, D.C.? Let's see. Yeah, so she was born in California, grew up in D.C., went to school in Maryland. So why is she trying to like act like she's from the streets? From the mean streets. Her father was a criminal defense lawyer.
I'm over here paying them no mind. See, I'm so
Paying them no mind.
tired of hearing these idiots call my name as Fanny.
Because it's spelled F-A-N-I, and that's how they're going to say it. Fanny. Okay, people get my name wrong all the fucking time. Okay? I don't care. Why do you care? And guess what? If it bothers you so much, they're just going to keep fucking doing it. All you've done is say, it really upsets me when you call me Fanny. So you know what they're going to do? They're going to call you fucking Fanny far more often. Thank you for telling on yourself.
In a way to attempt to humiliate me. Because like
No, it's more of it's spelled F-A-N-I, and they don't care enough about you to try and get the correct pronunciation. So we're gonna say it how it's spelled, which say it how it looks like it should be pronounced. And if I say F-A-N-I, I think Fanny. It has nothing to do with a chick's chick's butt.
silly schoolboys, the name reminds them of a woman's rear. While they over there running.
So it's just all you've done is just told people, hey, this really upsets me. If you keep calling me this, it's gonna make me cry. How long have I been muted? I don't think I've been very muted for very long. Fucking idiot. Let me see how long I was muted. It was probably just after the Fannie Willis thing. So hold on. I gotta see when I was muted so I can reiterate what I need to. Fucking dumbass. Okay. I really got to move this thing because it keeps accidentally getting hit. All right. It kind of sucks because it doesn't have the raw. So I'm going to reread this. All right. My fucking dumbass. All right. I've moved my thing. Hopefully that'll prevent it from getting knocked accidentally and muted. Fucking hell. All right. Oh, shit. That was the wrong one. There we go. All right. Hold on. All right. So let's try this again. All right. So the title is OnlyFans Girl I'm Subscribed to / in love with keeps posting about some guy she's fucking. All right. Well, first off, you're a fucking loser for being in love with an OnlyFans girl. Okay. Especially since you're never going to meet her. It's dumb. You're a fucking loser if you're, crying over only OF girl that's fucking someone. What the fuck do you think they're doing on OF except to fuck someone because it's porn and they want you to buy more so you can masturbate to it? Like, what the fuck is this shit? All right, you dumb idiot. All right. It's causing me suicidal thoughts. She is so fucking cute. It causes me pain in my chest to even look at her. She is literal perfection. I literally can't believe that some guy is lucky enough to put his penis in his vagina. In her vagina, sorry. This dude, what a fucking loser. Oh, what a loser. Why? I want to know why. I want to know what this guy has done to be so fortunate. I want to know why does such a fortune never befall me? Because you're a fucking loser who sits in his mother's basement, okay, and jerks off to OnlyFans girl instead of going out into the real world and experiencing people, real people. That's why. He's so fortunate because he goes and actually meets broads. That's why. Well, you're just some loser who jerks off in your mom's basement. Like, okay. Okay. I swear to God, as an adult virgin, life is in a permanent torture chamber. It is literally that scene from Borat where the disabled man they keep in a cage is tormented by women who show him her pussy shouting, "You will never get this. You'll never get this." That is my entire fucking life. About a year ago, this OF girl posted a video of her fucking some guy. I'm still traumatized by it. I could fucking see her pussy juices glistening on his dick. I instantly closed it and tried to forget, but I still remember it a year later. The image is stared into my mind. I don't know if this is a troll. This dude's a fucking loser. Such a fucking loser. Like, you're getting all like heart torn over some girl fucking some dude. It's what they do. They go and fuck dudes online, so you'll pay them money to watch them fuck dudes online. Again, I don't know if it's a giant troll or he's just a really fucking loser. I think he's just a fucking loser. I think even if this is a troll, there is somewhat guy out there that actually has this problem. Like, he's very, very heartbroken. I wonder. Hold on. I wonder if I can find this. All right, I can't see it. Just gonna see if there's more to it, but there isn't. It's all good. No big deal. All right, that's the end of it. That's all we got for the day. What a fucking loser. All right. Whew. What a way to end a stream on some fucking loser simping over some OF girl. Oh, that was great. That was really great. Oh, what a fucking loser. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Oh, man. Fucking simp. Oh, God damn it. I hit the wrong one again. There we go. So yeah, there we go. We'll see later today if the Supreme Court hands down a decision on Trump's immunity. That'll happen sometime, probably this week. But I don't know how often they give decisions on in a single day. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Well, actually, I do, because they've done 3 so far. Let me check this up real quick. Let's see. Let me Google that. Oh, okay. So nothing really concrete there. No big deal. Yeah, so we got 4 decisions so far. We had 3 yesterday. Or sorry, we had 3 today, 3 yesterday. There could be more today. There could just be those 3. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. When it does happen, I will definitely go and cover that because we are waiting for the Trump immunity case. Actually, let me dive into more of this because I don't know if they go in order. Let's see, SCOTUS oral arguments. Let's see. So Trump U.S. 2296. Two 674. Okay, they don't really go in order, so so no big deal. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens when the immunity opinion comes out. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. And yeah, hope you have a good day. Peace out, and I will see you later. Peace.